Friendly faces everywhere. Homophones without temptation. Ample parking day or night. People shouting, howdy neighbor. Family Guy. Oh damn, has it gone terrible. Family Guy used to be this great comedy sketch show where it has blatant jokes at the plot that I still remember to this day. Even some episodes today that are funny and hilarious. But when Family Guy goes bad, it goes bad. Like a Halloween pumpkin sitting outside for several months and rotting bad. This show has been canceled twice, and maybe it should have stayed canceled. I could name multiple episodes to talk about. Turban Cowboy, Brian's a Bad Father, Herbie the Love Sword, Not All Dogs Go to Heaven, Seahorse Seashore Party, and many more. But I decided to take on this recent episode because it's so fucking terrible that I have to do it right away. That episode is titled, Stewie is Enceinte. There is one big problem with this episode. It's a ratings trap. Rating traps are no better than scams. Some episode descriptions are very misleading. In All Dogs Go to Heaven, the episode description describes the subplot of the episode where Stewie meets the Star Trek cast. It doesn't describe the main plot about Brian being an atheist. If you want to see another example of a ratings trap scam, watch Mr. Enter's review on the return of Slade from Teen Titans Go. Now, back to this thing. You may ask, what's this episode about? Well, it's about Stewie impregnating himself with his and Brian's DNA. Yes, an infant male toddler impregnates himself. It's like the movie Junior, except it's a hell of a lot worse. Anyways, enough stalling. Let's get started. Starts off with the occasional couch cutaway until Brian comes in and becomes very uninterested in Stewie.
I didn't seem too desperate, right? Ugh, don't answer. It's just that Brian's been so distant lately, and we used to be inseparable, like Jack and Jill.
If you think I'm making another counter for cutaways, I'm not. Basically because half of each episode has only cutaways. So after seeing Joe and Bonnie with Susie, Stu decides that him and Brian should have their own baby so they can spend more time together. And trust me, it's just as bad as it sounds. Later, Stewie sets for dinner for them, but Brian still acts distant towards Stewie.
Sorry, just finishing right now. Almost done. They're all finished right now. There. I normally wouldn't do this, but I was already kind of in the middle of something, and I just need to quickly respond, and there I am finished. Yeah. Okay, just a few more words, and done. We should talk about having a... This isn't fun for me, watching you text. No, this is great. Yum. But I gotta go. I have a date.
This is as likable as Brian gets in the newer episodes. Stewie is more determined than ever to get a baby. Meanwhile, Pete and the guys at the bar see a failed newscast on penguins and they want to make their own viral video. And this subplot practically goes nowhere. Not kidding. In the meantime, Stewie builds a fertilization machine to impregnate himself, and it works. I guess this is sort of a comeback at Brian for giving Stewie herpes.
I want to hear you say it. Abortion! Abortion! You need to get a big fat abortion right this second. You can't even say it. I think I'm gonna throw up. Now, save the cheap theatrics. This isn't one of your crappy short stories. This is real life, mister. So man up.
Guys, you gotta understand. This is not a normal thing. Getting another person herpes is not okay. Marrying your son for money is not okay. Getting yourself pregnant in order to spend more time with that person without their knowing is not okay.
Is it dead? You hit me! What kind of monster hits a pregnant toddler? If you ever lay a finger on me again, I'll burn you in your bed. Could you do that now, please?
Honestly, you should have done that a long time ago. Stewie impersonates a woman in order to get a checkup at the hospital.
Record is just past my watch.
Well, it takes 2 people to break a record.
You look a little young. How old are you?
13? 14? 15. But he didn't force himself on me. I wanted it too.
Well, that's the important thing.
Oh yeah. I guess underage sex is okay now too, right? This is why shows like Teen Mom and 16 Pregnant exist. So Brian and Stewie go shopping for baby clothes, and then Stewie gets pregnant picture photos.
I like these. These are good. Very classy.
This feels incredibly wrong.
Oh really? Now you think this is wrong? Fuck you. Then we see a bunch of really disturbing photos of them. And if you think it gets better from here, you're sadly mistaken. Also, while this is happening, Peter's friends still do the random shit in order to make viral videos. And it involves jokes like this.
Bingo. I'm concerned that Frog's in more trouble than she realizes.
I would like to ask, who out there in the world right now wants to fuck frogs? An even better question, who wants monkeys and frogs to fuck each other, huh? And third question, what the hell is the point of this joke?
Body is just craving red meat and mint chip ice cream, but only mint chip. Any other ice cream makes me want to puke. Isn't that weird?
Yes, Stewie, that's the one weird thing in all this.
Just because you point out that this whole situation is completely unnatural doesn't make it any less weird. And things get really fucked up when Stewie's water breaks. If you have a weak stomach or if you simply cannot stand disgusting abominations, then you should leave now or turn away from your computer monitors. Because this will make you sick and unclean. Are you ready? Are you sure? Okay then. Let's go. So Brian and Stewie rush through Quahog, but they have to pull over to the side of the road because. Are you sure? Are you sure you want to see this? Because once you see this, there is no turning back. Alright, no more stalling. Show the footage.
Okay, can you wait a second while I put a towel down? I don't want anything to get on the seats.
Oh, no, of course. Our first priority should be to keep the vinyl clean. Oh, God! Oh, God, it's coming! Oh, can you see the head?
I don't know where to look.
But maybe you should look at the part of me where there's a baby coming out. Oh! How did Murphy Brown make this look so easy?
Careful, don't get anything on the seats.
Oh, God, I think another one's coming.
I don't see it.
I think it's coming out of my mouth. There's more. And they're coming out of everywhere. Kill me. This hurts too much.
Holy what is happening?
I don't know. Brian, save the placenta.
Do you even have a placenta?
Whatever comes out, save it. I want to eat it.
Oh, God, they're crawling all over me.
How many are there now?
4, 5, 6, 7. Mazel tov.
Yes, you just saw that. Rise a Family Guy? What the hell are you doing? Who thought this was funny? Who looked at this scene and got a laugh? This is a good example of how much Family Guy disgusts me nowadays. All they do is this shit to get the slightest bit of attention. The problem is after watching offensive stuff over and over, it gets dull and tedious. It's like that SpongeBob episode where he gets haunted by ghosts, but he gets scared so much that he gets sick of it. Just like I am with Family Guy's modern day humor. Anyways, Brian and Stewie try to take care of 7 deformed babies. Also, if you want to know how the subplot ends, it ends with this freaky looking boy scaring Peter into a depressed state, and Chris ends up making a better viral video instead.
Chris gets 4 million hits just crossing the street.
I guess we were trying too hard.
Hey, I went by your house the other day. Is your baby pregnant?
I don't know. Lois is in charge of the kids.
And this is why Peter and Lois shouldn't be parents. And this is a pretty weak ending, by the way. Back to Brian and Stewie, they realize that taking care of kids is harder than it seems. So they learn they both want to be with each other, but what do they do with the babies? Is it A, take proper care of them, B, have Peter and Lois or some of their former friends take care of them, or C, place them in an animal shelter? Go ahead, try and guess. You have 10 seconds.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Time's up. If you guessed A or B, you have not seen recent episodes of this series at all. Of course they leave them at an animal shelter, because they realize that they are unfit parents, just like Peter and Lois. And it ends on another cutaway.
Oh, now this makes it real. Oh my goodness, that's enough cake for you, Mary Beth.
This episode is terrible on so many levels, but I did learn how to make a modern Family Guy episode. Having half the episode a bunch of useless cutaways? Check. Having disturbing, offensive, or filthy content to try and grasp the viewer's attention? Check. Having despicable characters to do mean-spirited or stupid actions? Check. Having botched morals? Check. And to put a bit of a spin on it, having an unrelatable and useless subplot to add more time? A motherfucking check. You wanna know how I know the structure of modern Family Guy episodes? Because I'm wanting to watch these episodes every single week on Animation Domination, along with The Simpsons and Bob's Burgers. Right now it is the worst show on the block. Jeez, I wonder why.